Zulu people are very proud of their king. They love their king. They are prepared to fight and die for their king. I heard it on a documentary when a Zulu man was saying, if you don't get it, we are prepared to die. If you get it, we will fight until we die. He meant if the Zulu monarch cannot be sovereign, if the Zulu king cannot be the biggest king in the world, if the Zulu king cannot be like the king of South Africa, they will fight until they die. My question is, how will you feel when you're a Zulu man if you're paying tax and 50 million rand of your tax was taken to be given to a king in Zimbabwe while you are starving, while you are homeless, while your roads are not in good condition, while your schools don't have resources, while your hospitals don't have medicines? How would you feel for your tax to be taken and collected and given to a king in Zimbabwe? How will Zulu people feel if you're collecting your tax, is collected and given to a king in Namibia, and you are left with your schools without resources, with your hospitals without medicine, with your road not in good condition, with your homeless and starving? How will the Zulu people feel if they were paying tax and 50 million rand of their tax is taken and given to a king in Egypt while they are starving, while they are homeless, while their kids don't have proper schools and resources, while their hospitals don't have medicine? How will the Zulu people feel? Because that is exactly how all other people in South Africa are feeling. To have 50 million rand of their tax be given to a man, paying him for getting married endlessly. What is the difference between a king and other human beings? Is a king a god? What is the value of a king, which is more than the value of other human beings? Why should I die for the king to live? Why should I cut my own foot? Should I pluck my own eyes out for the king to be healed if he's sick? What does I get from the king? What does the king give me? How would you feel? You as a Zulu nation, proud Zulu nation, proud of your king, loving your king. How would you feel if your tax is collected and given to a king in Angola while you are sick, without medicine, without resources at school, without any resources at all, without any service that you get in return? How would you feel? What is the value of a king? Why should I die for the king to live? Or why? What makes the king more important than me? What makes the king more important than my kid? What does the king give me? Does it give me air to breathe? Does it give me soil to live on? What does the king give me in return? At least God gives me life. God gives me health. What does the king give me? What's the difference between a king and other human being? How would you feel if your tax is collected and give you no service and just go and give another man? What is so special about the king? I need to know. Convince me what makes a king more important than God.